Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. It's been 7 whole days and not a word from me, but I am back. If you can hear my voice, please put your aliens in the chat and we should get started in just a minute.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
Guess you're being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
Guess you're being a blogger.
You are more than a blogger. I am more than
Guess you're being a blogger.
all the is my son.
Okay, this shit is
I am more than a blogger.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Say Autumn is her son.
Yes.
Autumn
It's her son. Yes.
Say Autumn
It's her son. Yes. Yes.
Say Autumn is her son.
Like for real.
I'm here. I'm here. Are y'all here? Like and share, like and share. Y'all get in here.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, here we go. Rip me out the plastic, and I've been acting brand new. Oh, rip me out the plastic, I've been acting brand new. Oh, rip me out the plastic, I've been acting brand new. Brand new, brand new, brand new.
Rip me out the plastic. I been acting brand new. I don't even know how to rip the plastic, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna damn suffocate me. What's up, y'all? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. We got a lot to talk about. Okay, it's been 7 whole days. I haven't been on live, and I know that's like a month of Sundays to some of y'all. Y'all be like, Michelle need to go live every day. Michelle be chillaxing, okay? Like this video, please, and thank you. I appreciate y'all for joining me tonight. But listen, first, before I get started, I want to thank somebody for writing me a whole letter. Like, who writes letters these days? I'm like, you could have saved the stamp and wrote an email, but it's the art of letter writing for me. Shout out to Kevin. I'm gonna say your whole name, but you went over there in California somewhere putting your thoughts on paper. I don't know if you was in jail. Nah, I don't think you was in jail because you say you sell real estate and stuff. I don't know if you trying to listen. Whatever this letter is, I appreciate it. You did say at the end, let me see. P.S. I just think it's also so crazy that you have a great platform where you are expressing your views and I can't read your hand right. Admirations, First Amendment, and you'll get in trouble for saying certain things. Is speech really free? Okay, I appreciate it. handwritten, honey. I appreciate it. Listen, whoever spends their time to, write a whole letter to me, I appreciate it. Y'all, my P.O. box is down there. You want to write me a letter, I'll read it. That ain't funny. Why y'all laughing? That's like really, really heartfelt that somebody wrote a letter. I appreciate you, Kevin. Like I do. I didn't get checked though. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate you. Now listen, y'all. Listen. It's been a while since I've been here, so please be patient with me. It's like riding a bike. You never forget how to do it, but it's like I gotta get back in the groove. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get back in the groove. Not from y'all. Y'all still talk about the man. Leave the man alone, okay? For all I know, that might be my future husband. I don't know. This is tasty. Hey. I'm drinking. It's so weird. I made this drink before I came down here. I'm supposed to be drinking water, but this is Jack Daniels fire with a little Jack Daniels apple with some ginger ale. I don't know what I was doing, but it's tasty. But anyway, you guys, I'm happy to be here. Okay, y'all see all this stuff on my desk. There's a lot of stuff on my desk, but I got some surprises for my Patreons tonight. You want to send me something? Okay, my PO box is down there in the description box. I got a surprise for my Patreon people. I got some little freebies I'm gonna give y'all. We're gonna do a sweepstakes over on Patreon. You gotta be in it to win it. So you gotta be there to win. So if you are a member of the Patreon, the $5 and above crew, please be in attendance tonight, immediately following this live. Hold on, I'm high. I gotta turn it on. Hey, hey Google, what's the temperature in here? Oh, that's all. Okay, I maybe I'm be having a hot flash. I had turned it down. I had turned it down, y'all. I had turned it down. I want y'all Googles to go off. Anyway, we got a lot to talk about. Okay, we got a lot to talk about. Some of the things on the agenda tonight. I have Nene Leakes has spoken up. You know, we ain't heard from Nene in a long time. Y'all be like, what is Nene doing? Why we ain't heard from her? Nene done told y'all she been watching them ratings and they are lower than low, but we already knew that. We also have Keke Palmer's baby daddy. Keke Palmer and her baby daddy and Ursha on the agenda tonight. And of course, we have Tamika Scott and Kandi because y'all asked for it. And it was somebody else I had on here. Who else was it? Tamika Scott and oh, the Essence Festival. Mhm. The Essence Festival. Child. I guess I'll start with the Essence Festival. Let me go ahead and get that over with. Put it out as its misery. Well, not really. I was so torn about going to the Essence Festival this year. Like I go every year. Last year I was gonna go and they didn't approve my press passes. This year they approved my press passes, but they only approved one. They approved one press pass and one ticket each night to the event. So I'm like, who's gonna take my pictures? Who is gonna hold the camera for me while I get my interviews? Who am I supposed to do it myself? Am I supposed to come with a tripod? What am I supposed to do? I can't work alone. I don't travel solo dolo. Okay, I don't. I need a bodyguard. I need somebody to be there with me. Now, no shade. There was somebody with me, but they just couldn't get where I could get. You know what I'm saying? But just one day was enough for me. But I did watch the rest of them on the Hulu. I told y'all to watch it too. Hulu was streaming the Essence Fest free, the whole Essence Fest on Hulu, live streamed from 6 o'clock in the afternoon to 2 in the morning. Okay, and for those of you who didn't pay, who only pay your money for Patreon, I mean for Hulu, it was great. For those of the people who was there who spent their money, people was pissed off. That's all. The people was pissed off. Now, listen, you said Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Peacock. Who knew? I didn't know it was on all that. Okay. And yes, the Real Housewives was on hiatus this weekend. And next weekend, Kim Zolciak Bierman will be on there. So we ain't watching anyway. But I'm digressing. I'm still talking about Essence. Now, a lot of my friends didn't go this year because of the lineup. It seemed kind of, crazy. It was a lot of hip hop, which, we can understand that it's the 50th anniversary of hip hop, which we love hip hop, don't we? Not arguing about that, but it was like normally Essence is like we got an old school night, you got an old school slash gospel night, you got the R&B night, and you got the hip hop night. Normally, I've been going to Essence for what 12, 15 years now, so the ingredients don't change. The people change every year, but the ingredients don't. But this year it was different, and I don't know whether to blame Will Packer for Girls Trip. I don't know whether to blame Essence for changing up the production company. I don't know who to blame, but the way they organized the acts, it just wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. Okay, because normally, you have all the R&B together, you got all the Afro beats together, you got everybody in, the little super lounges. So you have some place to go when you don't want to see who on stage. Biggie, chill out now. Chill out. And so now they got rid of the super lounge. Now everybody and their mama is on the main stage from the beginning to the end, and it's just I don't know, it's just long and tiring. Can you still watch? I don't think so. I don't think that they re-aired it. Somebody let me know in the chat did they re-air it. I know it was, instantaneous. You could watch it live, but after it streamed live, I don't think you can replay it. I don't think so. You want to see Biggie? He over there tearing up my chair.
There you go, right now.
Biggie, sit down. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, the super loud. No, everybody was up. Everybody was up there. So anyway, long story short, it was just I don't know. I didn't like, I liked the Atlanta segment. I liked that Jermaine Dupri got everybody together and it was a great little segment. I liked the Dougie Fresh segment. He got all the New York people together. I liked the Angie Martinez hip hop segment. She got all the female rappers together. Shout out to Mia X and everybody in Salt and Pepper and all of them. It's Salt and Pepper and Spinderella first time ever on stage together. I like the DJ Quick segment. He had, a lot of West Coast rappers on stage. Like I like that quality of it, but it just didn't give me what Essence normally gave. Essence is about female empowerment and black excellence and all of that. And I get it. It was a lot. It's different now. It's different now. Me and my cousin was talking about this the other day, how back in the day when I first started going, the crowd that was above me, the 40 and 50 crowds that was above me when I was 30 something going, they was like, wow, these young kids here. And now they bringing Beyonce and they bringing Prince and they bringing all these people, we got to leave because, Frankie Beverly and Mays, that's who we came to see. So now it's like they kind of like, aging us out, the 40s, the 50s and the below. You know what I'm saying? It's like now they want a younger crowd. So they put younger X up there. But of course, they still had Lauren Hill. They still had Missy Elliott. They still had all of those. They still had Jill Scott. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact of, Megan Thee Stallion being the headliner on the final night. It kind of drew the older crowd back home. Everybody, all the older crowd was back at home before the 4th of July. Normally, we be chilling at Essence, child. And another thing I heard they did on Sunday night is because it was so empty Sunday night is that they were giving away tickets to see Megan Thee Stallion as the headliner. As long as you were an HBCU student and you had ID, you could go to the actual ticket booth with your ID and get free tickets to see Megan Thee Stallion in New Orleans, honey. So that's how all of those girls got there who got on stage and was doing the hottie boot camp. Those weren't your aunties up there, child. Those were the hotties. I'm just saying. So you can't get mad at the hottie for being a hottie. I'm just saying. Yes, child, it was empty seats, child. Lots of empty seats. People was moving from the top down to the bottom. But the interesting thing is people are mad at Megan Thee Stallion for twerking and talking about her punani and all of the stuff that she raps about as if they didn't know what she rapped about. We know what she raps about. Just like back then, we knew what Luke was rapping about when he was rapping about the hoes and the this, that, and the third. So I'm just kind of torn when I hear people say that it was gutter and it was this and it was that because we had some, we did have some gutter people in our time. Let the people enjoy what they want to enjoy. It's like every generation has their thing. You know what I mean? We had the Lukes and the NWAs and the Ice Cubes, you know what I mean? And the Tupacs and the Biggies and, and the Lil Kims. We had all of that. But now, they got the Cardis and the Megans and all of that. Like last year was Nicki Minaj and, people was pissed off that Nicki Minaj was up there. They didn't say that was good. So, I don't know. I think it's to each their own. Whoever wanted to buy tickets to be there, be there. But it wasn't about the actual concert. It was about the weekend. The weekend of the 4th of July every year is a time in history that everybody from political figures to executives to music industry heads to actors and actresses and producers and influencers and everybody comes in one place and everybody is in New Orleans and it's great and you can go eat and you can bump into everybody, you can have you a good time. So it's more about getting together community. It's like a big old black family reunion. So, on that regard, you could say it was still a success, but on the entertainment portion, it was just a lot going on. It was just a lot. And it wasn't to me, watching that last day on Hulu, it was like it was I don't know. I didn't like, what was this the night they had Wiz Kid, they had Tim's, they had Jill Scott. Which night was that? I don't know, but it was just like it didn't flow. But it is what it is. It's Essence, and Essence gonna be what Essence is, and I'll go next year too. Okay. But moving on, put a one in the chat if you attended. Put a two in the chat if you attended via Hulu, and put a three in the chat if you was at home and was just chilling. Let me know. I want to see who was there. Megan the Stallion. I'm sure she was amazing. She looked damn good. That's for sure. You said this year was a flop, a flippity flop. You said you were there. Y'all watched it on TV. Y'all wasn't there. Y'all was just chilling. Nobody went. Hold on. This look like the Real Housewives of Atlanta ratings. They low. They're on one person. Okay. I ain't see you, Tammy. I ain't see you. Okay, they go two people. Only two people went. Oh, you said one and two. Okay. Just like the EBT awards were bad. Yeah, I think the BET Awards was bad for another reason. I think the acts were good. I just think that, they didn't have a host that, because of the writer's strike, there's nothing they could do about it. So I'm not gonna blame them for that. But, there was some other things going on in Essence. It was, it was what it was. Now, another thing that happened, you got older artists chiming in on these younger artists like India Ari. Okay. Shout out to the neighborhood talk for capturing this. But India Ari got online and she had a whole lot to say. Hold on. She said they said she was not here for Megan the Stallion's hot girl boot camp at the Essence Fest. The issue is what is context? Does everything belong on the stage? Now look at all the people was twerking. I told y'all those were not your aunties, honey. Those were not your aunties. Those were the people. There go Janelle Monae right there. And she showed her boob with a pasty on it the day before. But I told y'all they gave away tickets to HBCU students. So these people they were just excited to see Megan. Okay. And here it is that hold on. It said Essence said Hot Girl Boot Camp was in full effect last night. It's Janelle Monae with the encouragement for us. You see Janelle Monae on the side cheering Megan on. Okay, she got on stage. She was like, yes, twerk, twerk, twerk. Now here go India Ari had to chime in, honey. She said the issue is what is context? Humanity does everything, but does everything belong on a stage? No. Is everything for kids? No. Is everything for everybody? No. Now, before I continue reading, let's not forget that Megan Thee Stallion didn't even get on the stage till like 1 in the morning. I got a little dog here. Until 1 in the morning, your kids should have been in bed. Okay, your kids should have been in bed. Your kids should not have been watching Megan Thee Stallion. Your kids should not be watching Megan Thee Stallion for that matter, because we all know Megan Thee Stallion has explicit lyrics. Now, people are really up in arms about this. I'm like, y'all need to quit tripping, because when y'all weren't saying all this with Ice Cube and Ice-T and his wife, who he said was his bottom bitch, was on the album cover with her ass out, or you had Luke and the 2 Live Crew rapping, and I'm just like, are y'all kidding me right now? Are we really that old that we gonna tell people that they can't twerk anymore? I don't understand that. But anyway, let me finish what India said. She said, so when we as a culture make something like this mainstream, it shows a lack of discretion and discernment. To those in the comments who laugh at anyone who wants these things for out culture, you certainly have that right. And she said out, and I'm sure she meant our. Just as many folks have the right to want our mainstream international export, our music, to show us she keeps saying out, girl, spell check, okay? To show us in a respectful light. I like to go on the record saying this won't age well. And that's my issue. I love Janelle and Meg the way I love us all. And I don't like this moment. Don't bother debating me, LOL. I don't care. And I do this. For 25 years, I've done this. So read, ponder, or don't. Now, if people start pulling up pictures of India Ari and her booty shorts at Freaknik, she would be pissed off. Because at the end of the day, everybody was young once. Everybody, did things that they wouldn't do in their 40s and 50s. And, there's that. Now it's a different time. So when you say you don't want this to be mainstream, it's already mainstream. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion was singing about WAP last year. Where was you then? Where was you then? The strip culture, the strip rap culture been out for a minute. Now you mad because it was on Essence. Now, no shade to India Ari, but I kind of feel like she's mad that they didn't ask her to come sing this year or something. I don't know. I don't think Essence had the budget for a lot of these mainstream people. But yeah, I just think she's kind of in her feelings for a different reason, because why you got to put down somebody who was actually booked by Essence, paid by Essence to appear on Essence stage? You need to be mad at Essence. Why you mad at Meg and Janelle? Hmm, I don't know. Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. I know that a lot of people are upset at this culture of degrading rap music and female empowerment becoming in the form of people being, empowered by twerking and showing their butt and bending over and, showing their booty and acting like, they tricking men for money and all that. But again, this is their time. This is what they do. Y'all taught them. It's some of y'all children. And the same ones out here complaining are the ones who was out there Freaknik riding on the back of the car, riding in the Jeep with the top off with they Daisy Dukes on. The same ones out here complaining are the same ones that was up in Club 112. I don't know. So just like y'all mama was mad at you for listening to NWA saying bitch this, bitch that. I'd rather fuck you. Ooh, yeah. Y'all remember those songs? Y'all remember those songs? I used to listen to that. My mama would be so mad. I used to listen to that and the Beastie Boys and stuff. My mama be like, turn that garbage off. Why do you listen to that garbage? Now y'all are the aunties. Y'all are the grandparents. Y'all are the ones mad at people listening to the nasty music that you was listening to 10, 15, 20 years ago. And then before that, it was their grandparents mad at them for listening to Elvis Presley and all of them. And who else was James Brown and all of them wiggling on stage. Like everything is cyclical. Everything goes in cycles. History repeats itself. So what is you mad about? What are you mad about? Okay. You wonder why they call you bitch. You wonder why you call you bitch. I mean, I'm just saying, we was all listening to Lil Kim, everything. But I'm digressing. Okay, you said it's not the same. Well, tell me what's different. Tell me what's different. India was at Freaknik. Okay. I'm just asking. I mean, I get it. I get it. Like, I don't like it either. Like, if I wouldn't want my daughter doing it. But at the same time, you gotta give some people some grace to make mistakes and understand that when they get older, they're gonna make different decisions. People have to make mistakes in order to grow. Okay. Anywho, it shouldn't be mainstream. It's too raunchy. Luke, they did that to Luke. They tried to damn put Luke in jail for rapping and talking about PUSSY and fucking and everything else. Like, how is that any different? Should they have locked the men up for the things that they were saying? I'm just saying. It's certain people that listen to certain things. If it's not for you, don't listen to it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I used to be back in the day with NWA and stuff. If it's not for you, Don't listen to it. You ain't gotta lock up Bobby Brown for humping the floor, everybody humping around. You ain't gotta lock up and get mad at Megan Thee Stallion for twerking with her ass out. It's just not for you. Don't spend your money on it. Go see something else. Okay. 112 every Saturday. Okay. But I'm digressing. Again, music changes. And if that's not the music, exactly, Doodoo Brown. If if that's not the music you want to hear, listen to something else. But there's no need in protesting it because, freedom of expression is just that, freedom of expression. Who is it hurting? I know y'all be like, it's hurting our kids. It's hurting our. But y'all turned out all right. Each and every one of y'all turned out all right. And y'all was listening to that garbage, listening to all that cursing on the radio, listening to all of that. But anyway, like this video as y'all comment, please and thank you. Meanwhile, okay, who else do we have, honey? Oh, let's go ahead and talk about Keke Palmer and Ursha. Like this video, please and thank you as you come in. Keke was out in the streets, honey. She got a brand new baby mama body, and she got curves. She done filled out in all the right places. Exactly. We turned out all right, okay? And look, now her baby daddy got something to say about it, and he is getting read online by everybody. First, let me show you the video of Keke, and then we're gonna talk about what Darius had to say. If that's his name, chat. I don't even know his name. Hold on. Talk amongst ourselves while I pull up this here video. Here she is. Shout out to Coolness 941. Says she is giving us angles. Let's see what this angles do. Oh, I forgot to put up my thing. Hold on, let me just say. Y'all see Keke and Usher, they mighty close, honey. They rubbing skins. But it's all in good fun and entertainment. Copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Y'all know what it is. We are researching. Shout out to DL over there on the Facebook. I didn't even say hey to my people, but hey y'all, y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I'm just getting back, and I was a little still a little loopy, okay. But I appreciate y'all. But yeah, here go Keke and Usher down in Vegas singing, Usher singing, there go my baby, and Keke looking good. Hold on, here's what happened. Okay, Keke sang a little rift. Yeah, show the back, Keke. Show the back. Period. Period. Keke said, I look good. On my mama, on my hood, I look fly. I look good. Okay. So yeah, so baby daddy was in his feelings. Everybody was like, where was he? He must have been at home babysitting. I guess he was, because the baby was not there. The baby be everywhere, but the baby was not there at the Usher concert with Keke. So Darius got online and said, it's the outfit though, you a mom. Mamas can dress the way mamas want to dress. Now here he is trying to police what she is wearing, as if he is the outfit police. Since when? Since when did we listen to the men telling us what to wear and he ain't even put a ring on it yet? Since when? I don't understand. But I'm digressing. He could say she a mama, but he didn't say you a wife. You a wife. He couldn't say that because she a baby mama. And he made her one. But I'm digressing. She is a new mom. Exactly. So, they've been going at it online all day long and all night or whatever. And the people on Twitter is not giving him a break. The people on Twitter is reading Darius. Now, another thing he said, hold on, let me put this in here. Another thing he said, he gave his 2 cents on. He continued because this one he got dragged right here. Was this right here? Hold on, let me put this in here. After he said, "You a mom," and they was like, "Hold up now, hold up." He said, "We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother of his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others. And he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case." Oh, child. Oh, he is indignant. Well, it didn't take long for the Twitters to pull up all kind of proof and of him showing Kiki's buttocks when she filled out and basically saying, my baby mama looking good. Okay. But yeah, but Kiki started like shading him as well, which was funny to me because just yesterday Kiki was like, "I love my man. I ain't trying to be that person, but I love my man." But now, look, shout out to the neighborhood talk. They're not even following each other anymore on the Instagram. Okay. They unfollowed each other. He deleted his social media, but I don't know. I think he might be back. I don't follow him, so I wouldn't know. But he also Kiki also started posting more pictures, child, saying, I had more pictures than this. I wish I had more to show y'all. So basically, shitting in his face saying, "You ain't gonna tell me what to wear and how to wear it." So, I don't know, Kiki about to be single for the summertime. It's about to be a hot girl summer. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me find it. Where she say that at? Here it is, right here. Neighborhood talk, neighborhood talk. There she is. You said her stay at home baby daddy has all the audacity. Okay. Here go Kiki. Kiki said, "I wish I had taken more pictures, but we were running late. I'm telling y'all right now, if you haven't seen Ursher, you must go. He was so fabulous, giving theater Atlanta down. Tips and tricks and just absolutely iconic. I was truly inspired as a performer. I whipped some ass in spades too. Where's that pick of all us together with the king himself?" So basically, Kiki telling y'all she hung out after the party. After the party is the after party, and after the party is the hotel lobby. Kiki said that she whooped his ass into spades, honey. So, baby daddy, get out of your feelings. Kiki is in the streets right now. She'll be home soon. Make sure the baby have his bottle and his diapers changed when she gets home. Anyway, he said maybe he wanted to go see Usher too. Well, it wasn't his time. Maybe he had no money for no tickets. Kiki is outside, new mom, and loving life. Okay, but the Twitter is not having it. Hold on, let me go see what the Twitter is saying. The Twitter been dragging him, and I know. But before y'all get on me, everybody has allegedly left the Twitter, and they then went to Spill, which is the black women and gay app. And then if they not on Spill, they over there on the Thread, which is the Instagram, Facebook version of the Twitter. It's like, y'all, it's too many apps. I don't know what to do. But anyway, Kiki says she is in her big boss era. Okay. She is in her big boss era. And Usher said, hold on. Twitter is really going through it. Look, 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 look. They said Keke Palmer's baby daddy deactivated his account. We all know what that means. Hold on, let me see. Oh, not let it burn, honey. Oh Lord, we can't show that. Black Twitter defending Keke Palmer after her child's father, Darius Dalton, comments about her attire. Yes, the Black Twitter is swinging, honey. Kiki baby daddy chose violence and got violated on here. Should have just ate your cheese sandwich and shut the fuck up. We don't play about Kiki. Darius is just her plus one. We don't know you like that, my boy. Oh, they hurt my feelings, and Keke ain't even taking up for her man. It said first it was CNN, then USA Today, and now NBC calling Darius the hating, no name loser baby daddy of Keke Palmer. Oh, they is dragging. There they go again. Black Twitter, are you tired of roasting Keke Palmer's baby daddy? Black Twitter. Never, never. Two black folks don't play around about Keith Lee and Keke Palmer. I don't know who is Keith Lee. I don't remember who that is. If you're an insecure man, this headline does more damage than Usher or that dress ever could. You are nameless. Keke Palmer's son's father to the world. And there go the CNN headline said the father of Keke Palmer's son is getting dragged on social media. He don't even have a name, Lord. So yeah, so meanwhile, Keke is basically saying, she out there. She is out there. And then on top of that, Usher has joined in. Usher did join in on the roasting. Hold on. Usher said, am I trending yet? Am I trending? Usher so shady. And then he also tweeted to Keke and called her a big boss. So I mean, clearly neither one of them care about her baby daddy's feelings. So I'm trying to figure out what is really going on. Hold on. It said, hold on. Here it is right here. Here go Usher. Am I trending yet? Am I trending? Usher is being petty. Okay. Still talking about Darius, Usher. Usher, stay out of it, Usher. They already reading you for having the herpes, Usher. They said Keke was a little too close now. Chill out, Usher. Moving on. Oh, here goes something else. Hold on. Here go when Darius had posted Keke's buttocks for the world. Now he don't want nobody to see it because it's Usher. So Bree on Twitter posted this and said when Darius posted this, it was all giggles. And now that Usher was singing to Keke, she suddenly needs to be a mom. Be for real. So he said, my son then transformed at Keke, and she showed her shaking her buttocks. So he in his feelings because he was showing her buttocks before. Now all of a sudden we live in a world where a man can't say that he don't want his woman to show her buttocks. Cue the violence. Cue the violence. Girl, she is breastfeeding. I don't think she got no breast implants. She is breastfeeding. He mad he wanted that to be him on the stage. Okay, he wanted to be Ursha. Moving on. All I know is somebody pulled up a old interview with Steve Harvey and Keke. And Steve was telling Keke, do not, what did he say? Hold on. This was the interesting part. When he said, stop trying to give these men your lifestyle. And I'm like, oh, that was the shade of it all. Hold on, where is it? Is this it right here? Oh no, here they are right here. He said, and I quote, you quit trying to give a boy your lifestyle and he ain't earned it. If that ain't a word, okay, that's what the people said. The people on Twitter is pulling all the receipts. Y'all gonna make the lady break up with her baby daddy. Here go what she said on Steve Harvey that time.
Do you listen to me?
I do.
No,
When
you
told
don't.
me about these Steve, Uncle Steve is always trying to get me with the billionaire. I'm like, Uncle Steve, I don't need the billionaires. I just need some simple stuff. I don't like to mix my industry business with my personal life. I'm just laying low in private, love.
This was when she was single with no kids. Remember that.
Uncle Steve ain't trying to get you with no billionaire. He trying to get you with somebody that has a plan to have something. That's what I keep trying to get you to do. You can't quit bringing these.
Who?
Uncle Steve love billionaires. I'm just tell y'all, he do.
Ain't nothing wrong with a billionaire. Steve got Laura right, I guess. Hold on.
Anytime I see Uncle Steve out, he's like, now I got this guy. He's got a net worth of 300 zillion. And y'all can really create generations of generations
You need
of
something
zillionaires.
with somebody with something. Quit.
Listen, this is the one time we can say Steve was telling the truth now. You don't need to be like, if you got something, you don't need to be giving it to somebody else. I'm just saying, as a woman, a man that don't work, don't eat. I'm just saying, I don't know. It's just how I was raised.
Trying to give a boy your lifestyle and he ain't earned it.
Oh my God. But you know what? Everybody don't start off as billionaires.
Y'all hear that part? Hold on, let's listen.
Your lifestyle and he ain't earned it.
He's like, now I got this guy. He's got a net worth of 300 zillion. And y'all can really create generations of generations
You need
of
something
zillionaires.
with somebody with something. Quit trying to give a boy your lifestyle and he ain't earned it.
Oh my God. But you know,
I mean, he must have known that she was dating like broke men, but I'm digressing. You said the message is right, whether you like Steve or not. Okay. It is what it is. He told her the whole truth, and now here we are today. And she
you know
arguing
what?
with her baby
Everybody
daddy
don't start
about
off
an
as
Usher concert.
billionaires. I'm not a billionaire yet.
Everybody don't start off a billionaire, but you got to have a boy that's got a plan to at least be one. I'm not saying you got to be a billionaire, because hell, I ain't a
And
billionaire.
I've dated some real horrible billionaires, honey.
I love her hair.
They're not good all the time. Sometimes they're crazy, Steve, and that's why I stopped taking your advice.
Men with money do be crazy now. We know that.
And pick the one I told you to.
Steve, the billionaires
Because you
are
don't,
terrible.
because you don't listen to who I tell you.
Them billionaires be
You
having 4 and 5 and 6 other wives.
Well, you the one over there and got them. I ain't never bought you nobody like that. You gonna sit your
Men need a woman with something too, but listen, both of y'all need to be equally yoked. You don't need to be coming to the table with nothing, and she got everything. That's she bringing the table and bringing the bacon home to cook. No. That ain't how it works. These men today got it twisted.
crazy ass up here and say that.
See, he knows I'm right. He knows I'm
You
right.
just a lie. You're not finna sit up here.
Them billionaires. Don't believe what you
Keke
hear.
Palmer, you're not finna sit up here and act like I done turned you on to some bad dude. You do not listen to me.
I do. When
No,
you
you
told
don't.
me about these billionaires, I said,
No,
you know
I
what?
told you, but I didn't tell you to go get him.
Ooh.
The hell you go get him
But he was
for?
a millionaire. He had a plan. He was just lying about it all.
But I didn't tell you to get him.
So, that's an old interview that is circulating around of Steve Harvey kind of trying to school her. Okay, I guess like he schooled Lori and everybody else. And it's not really about like, I know people are like, if you marry somebody, you don't want your wife to be displaying her body. But he ain't even married that lady. That lady is his baby mama. When is the wedding? Where is the ring? Are they engaged? Like how are you policing her body? And you haven't even locked her down yet. I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, and I do feel like that, whether y'all want to agree with traditional relationship values or not, when a woman comes into a relationship and she got way more than a man, that man's ego gets a little touched. I'm just saying, I don't care how strong he is, but men need to feel needed and wanted and like they are running their household. That's why a lot of these men who are billionaires go get these women who are waitresses and whatever else. So because when they get somebody who has what they have, they feel a ways. But that's up to y'all men. I'm just saying. I'm just here. He said, honestly, everyone at the concert had them party dresses on. It's just a dress. He said, ask Cynthia Bailey. Ask anybody. I'm just saying, sometimes you, not to say that, listen, money, we already know the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money, the love of money. But when you come into a relationship as a woman and you got way more than that man has, there's going to be hard feelings. There's going to be jealousy and envy. It's a lot going on there. And don't act like I don't know. And don't act like I don't know. But I'm digressing. He can't tell her what to do because she has her own money, okay, and he has none, and she's basically taking care of him and paying for a roof over his head. And the same woman that be out there like, I'm not gonna marry a man with money because I need to make my own money. That's the same thing that's going on with this situation. He not making his own money now. He's just a kept man. He can't do nothing. Somebody said, ask Kandi. I'm just saying, at least Todd might have a little bit of money, just a little bit. and at least he helping her with her business. But how is Darius helping Keke grow her brand? How is Darius helping Keke grow her business by keeping the baby and changing the diapers? Is that how? Like, is he, helping her develop any additional forms of revenue, income? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm legitimately asking the question. So I mean, if he's doing that, then if he's a legitimate helpmate, then I'm all for it. But if he just there freeloading, keeping the baby, holding the baby while you take your red carpet pictures, eh, moving on. Moving on. And isn't he somebody's brother? Like, what's his claim to fame? Can somebody tell me? I thought he was somebody's brother. And that's how they met at like an industry party because he was there with his brother. Isn't his brother the dude that played on Insecure or something? Y'all tell me. I can't remember. I remember reading that somewhere. His brother is the dude that played on Insecure. I think, I don't know. But if not, I might be. I don't want to give y'all the wrong information, but I did read that somewhere. I may be the only one that feels this way, but it's past time for men to tell some of these females to start carrying themselves like decent women. Here's the misogyny, okay? I mean, who how about the men date the women who carry themselves like decent females, the ones that they consider decent. We don't know what the men want, Gail. We don't know what the men want, Gail. Listen, men wife up Kim Kardashian. Like, I don't understand. She was in a whole sex tape, and you talking about carry themselves like decent women. What's a decent woman? That's subjective, subject to interpretation. And I ain't a man, so I can't tell you what a decent woman is. I can just tell you who I am. A virtuous woman, that's me. Misogyny while he lives like a ratchet. Okay. I love y'all. How come you say stuff about men, but nobody can say stuff about women? Because I'm a woman. That's why. Go on a man's platform and see what he had to say. Now, we talking about men around here. Y'all are hilarious. But there's that. I just don't feel like men shouldn't police women's bodies. And that goes to Megan twerking on stage, to Keke wearing her butt out. If that's what she wants to do, that's what she wants to do. Okay. Move on. That's the style. That's the style. Okay. Meanwhile, he was wearing Chuck Taylors on the red carpet. Nobody was telling him not to dress like that. Don't make me pull up no pictures. Nobody was telling Kiki's baby daddy to wear them Chuck Taylors on the red carpet. And y'all weren't marching and protesting about that. Men, where y'all at? Hold on. Keke, Darius. Let me see this red carpet picture. Red carpet. Mm-hmm. And that was the same night he was showing her butt. Hold on, let me see. We all in the thing, honey. You need to wear better clothes to the red carpet. You embarrassing me. How I'm supposed to be your man? I mean, how you supposed to be my man and you can't even dress appropriately for a red carpet event? And not just once. Hold on, where the other ones at? I saw some more. He had on some beige Chuck Taylors in this other picture I saw. But I don't know where it is, child. It is what it is. Shout out to Keke and Darius on the red carpet. Moving on. Keke like her some animal print, honey. She love her some leopard. She love her some leopard. Hmm. Keke said, "Give me my baby." Yeah, but them Chuck Taylors is just. Ugh. Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, he's Serranus Jackson's brother. That's whose brother he is, y'all. The dude that played Drew on Insecure, that's his brother. Serranus, isn't that his name? See, I told y'all that was somebody. There he go right there. The dude that played Drew on Insecure. So now we know. She met him at an industry party. Should have took the brother. Anyway, I'm digressing. I'm all over the place. Oh, here you go. There go them other Chuck Taylors right there. He has some beige ones on right there. You is embarrassing us, Darius, with these Chuck Taylors on. And I don't care who brother you are. Okay. I'm not care. Yes. Yes, from Insecure. Anyway, moving on. Darius is acting insecure. He sure is. He sure is. His brother is on Insecure, but what his job? That's his job. The dude from Insecure's brother and Keke Palmer's baby daddy. Mhm. I had a friend. See if I say it. Oh, she probably on here. It don't even matter. She ain't my friend no more. I had this girl who was trying to hang with me at one point, and she was her baby daddy played on the Falcons. Everywhere we went, she kept saying, "I'm XYZ's baby daddy. I'm XYZ. I mean, baby mama. I'm XYZ's baby mama." And I was like, "You don't do nothing else? Like, you don't like sell real estate or sell hair or do anything else none of these baby mamas do? That's all you got is I'm XYZ's baby mama." So yeah, that's his title. He is XYZ's brother, and he's Keke Palmer's baby daddy. Moving on. He didn't change. This is him. That is him. Okay, well, well, don't be getting mad when she is her. Well, we were just associates. We weren't really friends. We were just associates. Now, anyway, moving on to the next topic. Who is the next topic? Let me go ahead and talk about Nene before I get into this Kandi and Tamika situation. Nene Leakes. Nene Leakes has finally said something. Now I know y'all are in your feelings because Nene is not here. Okay. We've been trying to find her, but not we've been trying to find her. But she been living her life. Y'all been trying to like break her up from her married man. Now her married man is allegedly divorced, allegedly, and now they back together and not back together. And he a narcissist today and not a narcissist tomorrow. And she trending for that. Exactly. This the Nene News Network. The Nene News Network. So Nene has went and found Alvin. That's a whole nother story. We don't even know where has Alvin been. Y'all remember Alvin from Love and Hip Hop? He back. Okay, but I'm digressing. Nene went and found Alvin. Look at Nene and Alvin, honey, walking in LA somewhere. You see the palm trees that look like Rodeo Drive or somewhere. And TMZ got the video. And oh my fucking God, reality TV posted it and said Nene Leakes gets questioned by TMZ about Kim's recent divorce situation, her ever returning to the Housewives of Atlanta, and her being edited out of RHOA. Now I gotta put my disclaimer up for this because this is TMZ and they might take me. But anyway, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are. I ain't seen nobody say research. Y'all forgot. Okay, we researching. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate it. Christine. Okay, somebody got it. So Nene and Alvin were, they was out shopping, okay, and the TMZ people they spotted them, and here is what had happened. Hold on, let me put myself over here, and we're gonna play this video.
How's Kim doing, like overall? Like since you guys kind of talked a
I
little
don't
bit.
know. I don't know how she's doing overall. I just reached out to her because she reached out to me during a time when I was really going through something. But I would have to think that she's taking it hard. I mean, it's a divorce. It's not easy. Yeah.
Nene said she think that Kim taking this hard because she getting divorced. She seems to have a little empathy for Kim, and it's I can, even though Kim is known to be a little racist. I already know that. Even though Nene and Kim bumped heads several times, there were some moments that they were genuinely friends, even though she was a racist. Okay, and Kim did come to Greg's repass. Okay, we didn't see Kandi there, but Kim did come for a few minutes. Her and KKK Croy. They stepped in with all the black people and stepped right back out. So you got to give Kill her credit a little bit. You know, she at least showed Nene a little bit of respect. So let's continue.
Of course. I know Kim's making small appearances on the show. Does the ATL need Kim and Nene back on the show? A lot of people would say you guys are the show. You guys are so much funniness to it.
Well, I would just say check the ratings.
Maybe it's Miami. Oh, that's over there by
Yeah.
Bar
Well, I
One,
mean,
ain't it?
that
I
should
don't
be.
know where it is. Don't get me lying.
I mean, would you be down to come back?
Um, I would come back for the fans
Okay.
because the fans.
Yeah, maybe it's Florida. I don't know where the hell they was, child. I said Beverly Hills, but it's probably Miami. But yeah, she said she would come back for the fans. Okay. Would you ever come back? She said for the fans. Cause y'all be making her trend every week, every Sunday. Y'all posting Nene memes, y'all dragging Kandi, y'all saying, if only Nene was back, if only Nene was here. So Nene said, she would let bygones be bygones or whatever for the fans, but otherwise she is living her life.
Fans are the ones that love me. They're the ones that love to see me in that position, and I would do anything for them.
Of course. I mean, and the fans were actually kind of upset that you were edited out
Yeah.
of the trailer, the flashback. I mean, people were pretty heated.
Yeah, I thought that was funny, and I thought that was kind of crazy to do.
Mhm.
But I also think that people sometimes use um, reverse psychology.
Okay.
And so maybe they were thinking if we edit her out, maybe they'll make more people tune in the next week. So that's how I try to think of it. Maybe they were like, okay, we're going to edit her out, and then people tune in next week to watch.
I agree with her on this situation when they edited her out of that flashback scene from season 4. And everybody noticed it immediately. Everybody started tweeting about it, and it was going viral. I don't think it was about them saying, "We gonna edit her out, and then people are gonna watch it next week." I think it was about them trending for editing her out and boosting up, the views and the numbers and the Q score that way. I mean, it's the same thing she said, but in a different way. But I really think, how a lot of these content creators be tricking y'all and doing stuff just to go viral, to trend the internet. I feel like that's exactly what they did. And so, yeah, it was just a tactic. And, again, not being on Peacock the very next day as scheduled and them actually editing her back in to the scene or whatever the situation was that they did that y'all told me they did. That was all planned because again, the ratings were so low that they needed something to help them.
Maybe they'll make more people tune in the next week. So that's how I try to think of it. Maybe they were like, okay, we're going to edit her out, and then people tune in next week to watch. I mean, I don't know. But I think
You saying did they edit her out so that she wouldn't sue? She already sued and she already dismissed the lawsuit because according to her contract, she had to go through arbitration and arbitration has not happened yet. So all the people saying it's because she sued, it's because she sued. At this particular juncture, there's no lawsuits. And she is in all of the episodes. She is in season 4. They didn't edit her out of season 4. They didn't edit her out of seasons 1 through whatever she's been in that they re-air all the time. So, y'all's logic is a little bit flawed when y'all say that.
it was a bad move to do.
Do you think it was
I don't think that
production
was-
being shady?
I don't even think it was production because production only do what the orders are that they get from the top. So somebody from the top ordered that to be done, and they did what they were told to do.
How
They
is Kim
did
doing?
what they were told to do. I don't know if this the clip or not. I didn't hear her say it. Maybe I was talking over it, but oh, she did say something about the ratings. The ratings want her back, honey. According to them ratings, something needs to be done. If it's not Nene, it needs to be somebody. Okay. I was just saying this over on Instagram. If y'all don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. But I was just saying this on Instagram yesterday that there is no anchor. There is no gimme gotcha. There is no draw. There is no charismatic personality on the cast. This cast of characters is just dry. It's like watching paint dry. Yeah, Marlo can be Marlo with her thick tongue and say what she gotta say and read and do whatever. And yeah, Kandi can be, the snake that she is and the puppet master. But everybody, there's nobody that has a connection to everybody on the cast. And if they brought Nene or not, Nene is the one person that has either a problem or is friends with everybody on the cast. So if she was to come back, it would be a win-win because she got either a problem or issue or she's cool with everybody on the cast. If not Nene, it needs to be somebody else that has that same, charismatic uh feature. Like we don't have nobody that we laugh about. We don't have no commentary that's going viral. We don't have no catchphrases that's going viral. Ain't nobody saying they worldwide. Don't nobody care about that. Ain't nobody saying fuck your flowers. Don't nobody care about that. Okay. We need some bloops and some blims and some, oh my God, haters have white refrigerators and all of that. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. Let's watch it sink, Nene. Everybody was like, no, Nene, don't come back. Let's just let it sink like the Titanic. RIP to the Titan people. Yeah, Portia has it, but I think even Nene and Portia both, they need somebody to bounce off of. So Portia can't do it by herself. Like, I think Nene and Portia as a team would be great. Portia and Phaedra as a team would be great. But like Kandi and the people there, and I ain't even hating. I'm just saying it just ain't giving what it's supposed to give. And y'all know that. I've been saying it. Go watch all my videos. I've been talking about season 15. Is it 15 or 14? I don't know. I done lost track. But when I talk about, I've been telling y'all the truth. And now people are seeing that Kandi is the puppet master. And Kandi is running everybody away. And Kandi is making sure she goes on her platform and tell y'all what she wants y'all to feel about the show. And y'all sit there like puppets too and believe everything that Kandi says, because she is sitting over there making everything lilacs and daisies about her story when in all actuality it's her that's getting the bad edit. Mhm. And we could tell that it was her plan all along to do that because right before this season she made her rounds on all the blogs just to make sure that people were in her corner. And not to say everybody, some people have seen the light and actually have their own opinion, but a lot of people just kiss Candy's ass just to kiss it. But I'm digressing. Yes, the ghetto, exactly, all of that. And why am I in it? See, I ain't even did nothing. Like all the little things Dee said, even in inconsequential, always stick and we always repeat them. So anywho, they wanted to see what the people would say. Like, is she really popular? Well, moving on. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see Nene back, and put a 8 in the chat if you don't, and put a 9 in the chat if you want her to let the Titanic sink. Let me see what y'all saying. All right, go to bed. It's late
Go
in
to sleep.
Atlanta.
It's late in Atlanta. Good night.
Oh, oh, oh. All those ones. Oh, let it sink, honey. Yes, let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Candy said the reunion is to be filmed. Candy telling y'all everything. That's why I'm like, why Candy gotta tell? Why is Candy telling? Okay, the reunion filmed at the end of this month. Okay, now Candy, now we know that they're gonna be dragging you. And now when it comes out that they drag you and that you are no longer on the show, you have prepped us and we are prepared. And now we know. Moving on. Let it implode. Ooh, let it go. Ooh, okay. Nene even was the star on College Hill. Okay. They know it. And Andy can't get past it. That's why he in his feelings, child. A blogger that Candy gave an interview to turn on her something serious. Ooh, who was it? You want her back? Last but not least, okay, let me go ahead and talk about this. I'm putting the link in here because I'm not gonna even talk about this long because I really don't care. But Kandi and Tamika Scott. La 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 la. Hold on, put the link in here for y'all. Click the link to call in and talk about the topic. Kandi and Tamika Scott. Kandi had Tamika Scott on Speak on It. And Tamika decided to share with the world that she was granted a temporary restraining order against her sister, LaTocha. LaTocha Scott. Now, shout out to Sandra Rose for posting this. Now, I told my Patreon members a while ago that I knew about the restraining order, and it's crazy because I personally feel that Kandi was behind this situation, was working the strings like she always does. Yes, my tea is vindicated, honey. Like she was working the strings like she always does, and this was a way to stop LaTocha from speaking. Think about it. Now Tamika is going platform to platform. I won, da da da. But throughout this whole entire scenario, throughout the $30,000 situation, throughout the smearing LaTocha's name, throughout the dragging her husband, who don't nobody like anyway, throughout all of that, throughout, LaTocha going solo and her group members being pissed off, throughout her group members continuing on without her, still allegedly making money as a threesome, they still trying to drag this girl down. Why? Can somebody explain to me why they are still trying to kick this girl when she's down? LaTocha ain't said not now word about Tamika. Ain't said nothing. But yet Tamika continues to tell the world about the restraining order, about a alleged sex tape, about $30,000 and all of this. And how is this beneficial to us as a collective? Can somebody explain to me what is it that Tamika is trying to gain from this? They are no longer on a show. Again, they are touring. LaTocha got her own album. She's not saying nothing, but you continue. This is her sister. And you sitting up there with her enemy, with somebody she fought when y'all was a group, Keke and Kandi sitting there with a Cheshire smile on her face. Okay. I don't like it. And I said that when it was going on, and y'all was dragging me. If it was my sister, it was $30,000. I drag her. I do this. I don't care if it was $5. I get it. I get it. I get it. I would want my money too. But what is the purpose of bringing your blood sister, the person who you got the same mama and daddy with? What is the purpose of bringing this to the attention of the media over and over and over again? What is the point? Y'all tell me, because I'm lost. I don't know. I just want to know. Like, is she getting the money back by doing this? By getting YouTube clicks? Is like, what is happening? Because my thing is, the only thing that she's doing is trying to smear her sister's name and make her sister's album not sell. Like, you want your sister to fail so bad that you're gonna continue to drag her over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It just don't make no sense to me. Now let me read this article. Let me get off my soapbox and read this article, because I surely didn't watch the video. Shout out to Sandra Rose. Sandra Rose says Tamika Scott and her sister LaTocha have taken their sibling rivalry to a new level. Tamika recently revealed that she was granted a temporary restraining order against her sister LaTocha. Like I said before, that kind of means that LaTocha can't really say nothing. And if she does, that's kind of like a third party, like she contacting us through a third party through social media, and she could get locked up. So this is LaTocha's way of keeping her sister quiet about whatever. She can't talk about her. She can't say nothing about her. She can't dispute the things that Tamika has said about her. It's just crazy. But anyway, LaTocha goes on to Kandi speak on it and says, I just gonna say it. I did a temporary TPO order on my sister and her husband because I was getting threats. I was getting text messages. I showed y'all the text messages too, remember? Okay. Tamika said in her interview, Tamika continued, I don't take certain things lightly. Let me scroll. There she go right there. She says, I don't take certain things lightly. So I did a temporary TPO order and the judge granted it to me based on the evidence that I presented. I was granted the TPO order on them. Okay, they go. Tamika and her husband. Okay. Meanwhile, she says Tamika and LaTocha and her husband Rocky Bivens threatened to release sex tapes and salacious pictures. Tamika previously accused LaTocha and Rocky of stealing her royalty checks. LaTocha and Rocky initially denied the accusation. Then LaTocha, oh, they said she had a come to Jesus moment and promised to repay the money. The sisters are still not on speaking terms. Now you go watch the video for yourself over there on Candy Speak on it. I ain't gonna watch it. I don't know what else she said. But again, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Y'all may buy it, but I don't buy it. Another thing that remember I told you that LaTocha had done just last week before she came forward and said all this, she was on live saying, she was on Instagram saying, hold on, let me see, LaTocha. How you spell her name? Tamika Scott. Is it I am Tamika Scott? What's her name? Tamika Scott. She was on Instagram basically accusing her sister of erasing her from the internet, saying that somebody took her pictures off of the streaming services. Here she is right here. Hold on, we're gonna look at this. Child.
On IG. It was like, hey, my pictures have been replaced. And I've been working on this for over a year. I had so many people working on it. I've been spending money from you name it. And I came to IG. And in just less than 24 hours, guess what? They put me back up there. So listen, if y'all need to find somebody, y'all need some information, go to IG. Because I'm telling you, they got it done quick in a hurry. I've been working on this for over a year and a half. Y'all don't understand how it feels to work so hard and then they take away your identity. Just like
didn't nobody take away her identity. You know what had happened is don't nobody know who she is. When people were posting the Scott sisters, when in Google, they misplaced the names. They call one Tamika, one LaTocha. They might call LaTocha Tamika, or Tamika LaTocha. They didn't know. So when she went on Instagram to say that, it was almost like she was accusing somebody of doing it to her. But again, I guess she says she got it fixed. I guess she called Mona Scott or whoever it was in charge of putting the names on the thing, and they fixed her name. So anyway, moving on. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all think Kandi is a snake? Do you think Tamika is a snake? What do y'all think about this situation? Press 1 if you are team LaTocha. Press 5 if you are team Tamika. I want to see something. Hold on. We got somebody in the building.
Hey.
Hi, friend. Oh, you didn't change your name.
Hi, friend. Yes.
Hi. You look good.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you. I
I'm
like the
feeling
color.
good. Huh?
I like the color.
I like my friend. We compliment each other, honey. You look pretty all the time. Yes.
Thank you. You
Thank
back from the
you.
Bahamas, huh?
I was in Jamaica.
Oh, Jamaica. Okay.
Yes, my
Now
nephew
this is
got
real
married.
bitches do real things. She
Yes,
has
honey.
changed her name, honey.
No, well, this is real bitches do real things, but it's a new lifestyle envy thing going on too, so just
Okay.
trying, and I'm not gonna get on your platform and speak upon that because I call in here to speak to my friend who I love.
Okay.
Yes, girl. Oh, you on your red sippy cup today?
Yes, I'm on my red sippy cup. I needed it.
You look pretty too. I like the Idre McChaney ponytail.
Huh? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said I like the Idre McChaney ponytail.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yes. What's going on?
You tell me what's going on. What you want to talk about tonight?
Girl, I want to talk about let's talk about everything that you got going on. We
Okay.
can talk about Miss Kandi wrongdoing, who she don't wrongdo. You know, but with that, with Tasha, I talked about that on Lifestyle myself today. But what what Tamika doing to her sister is disgusting and despicable. Okay. She's allowing, this is what the conversation is. How could you affiliate yourself with the op? And my co-host said to me that, basically like with Tamika basically been turning a blind eye to, with her sister being loyal to her sister and different things in that matter. It's just my point is that I don't care what you and your sister go through, you don't never the way what she's doing and trying to do her sister, she's low down to me, you know. It's just
I
nothing in the
agree.
world will allow me to do that to myself. And I got a lot of sisters and brothers. So you're not
Uh-huh.
always going to be on the same page. You're going to have a disagreement. But it's never, family is family regardless. When you land in that
Mhm.
casket, them same people you're degrading is going to be the people who walk across your casket to make sure you're good. Okay?
Mhm.
It is disgusting what she's doing. And
I
Kandi is
agree.
getting pleasure off of these people, family matter. Okay. Now, another thing I think that people got to understand how important counseling is. Because this is a matter that these people should take into family counseling. You know, that she feel like she have to her sister out here trying to hustle just like she's trying to hustle. They not hustling together no more. But that don't mean you gotta throw your sister on the butt. It's like she trying to bury her sister.
Mhm.
Why this woman is getting pleasure off of y'all pain. Okay. It is disgusting to me. It really is. You
Yeah.
know, how could you even broadcast this on your channel such you supposed to love these people? Why would you want to see them divided like this? You know what I'm saying? Even as a friend, I would say to my sis, look, girl, chill out. You and your sister get it together. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I would not try to capitalize off of my friend's pain and division. It's disgusting. That's how I feel about
Yeah.
it. Kandi is such an evil driven person. And I don't even want to try to get here to downgrade and dog Kandi out. Okay.
Mhm.
But Kandi has a problem within herself that she feel like she gotta keep cutthroating these black women to get where she gotta go. And that's why she's so basic and mediocre and she can't become the it girl because the good Lord see her and know her intentions. That is a devil in disguise.
Wow.
You know, it is disgusting
Okay.
what she does and how she divides. Wherever she come across, she want to be the number one person.
I agree. I
And
agree.
it's rooted in her. That's just
I
who
agree.
she is. You know.
Whew. Do you want to chime in on Nene Leakes before I go on to the next person?
Yes, Nene Leakes, you know I'm always gonna support the HBIC. Okay. I just feel that it just upsets me how they did Nene, you know. It really
Mhm.
does. Every time I think about it, it just, it really upsets me, to see her at such a high and for all these people to work into. I put up a statement today, a post on my platform that how envy and jealousy be right in your face, complimenting you, you know, sharing fake love. It's all, honey, to understand your hustle and to cutthroat you. That's what
Mhm.
all them girls did to her. When she was just being an honest person, okay, to come to the man and get a better dollar, knowing your worth. Okay. That's how I feel about that. I feel that Nene and Portia said it in the tweet over the weekend. I was in Jamaica, but I'm still watching my girls now. You know, and
What she say?
Nene Portia even said in the text, Nene is the show. She comment on the post that TMZ or whoever posted this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Portia even said that Nene is the show. The girls know they done did all that, created this whole alliance, honey, to stop. They sank the show because none of them is all stars. You know, no, but there's not one star on the show. Kandi has 10 million plus botch followers. Okay. You have Kenya Moore, I want to say 700,000. These are allegedly numbers because I'm just throwing them out there. What they list of status is: A lister, B lister, D lister, Z lister. Okay. Kenya has about 700 followers. Whoever Saya has international followers. They can't pull 1 million views like Nene did. Say the ratings tell a story of his own. Okay. Nobody speaks but the numbers. The numbers tell the truth, baby. Understand it. Okay.
They do.
I'm sitting here having a good time. I want to be your. Can I be your co-host for a little while? Don't throw me off right now.
Now you know I'm going over to Patreon later, so yes, you can come over there.
Okay, well, because I'm ready to talk tonight. I'm drinking. I'm still on vacation. Just got home, but I'm still sipping.
Okay, that'll work. Let me get you some of these calls, and we'll get it popping over there.
Okay, no problem.
I appreciate you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Hold on, KC, you in the building?
Hello, Michelle. How are you?
Hey, fine. How you
Hey,
doing?
I haven't called in a minute, but you probably don't recognize my voice or whatever.
Why you
But
not on camera? Why y'all don't be on camera?
because I'm in the bed, I have work in the morning. But
Okay.
I wanted to call in and talk about the Keke situation a little bit.
Okay.
I personally, I know that your audience probably not gonna like what I have to say, but I personally feel like if you are in a relationship with someone, they're owed a certain amount of respect, whether you're married or not, because at the end of the day, marriage is just a piece of paper. Like there are people who are committed to each other without marriage, especially if you go as far as I feel like having a child together is way more serious than, going down to the courthouse to sign a piece of paper. The way she was dancing with Usher, slow dancing with Usher, looking to his eyes, I just felt that was a tad bit disrespectful.
But she's an actor. That's what actresses do.
She wasn't. I mean, she didn't get paid to go to that show. I'm sure. She wasn't acting at that show. I just feel like, just a decent amount of respect. Like, just show him some amount of respect. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to. Like, I didn't really see the issue with her outfit because, just like you were talking about Meg Thee Stallion, like that's really common right now. But the flirting with Usher and all that, I didn't see the disrespect with that. But what I didn't
Flirting. They
understand.
had a whole camera and 1 million people watching. You thought that was flirting?
I do.
Oh,
I just think that, and then I won't go into his finances because I personally don't know him or what he does. I thought he played football or something. I don't know what type of investments he made or what type of royalties he gets. Because I know people who I thought was dead broke and making more than I do. So I won't get into his finances, but I just really felt like the hate that he got was a little unwarranted. I mean, he deserved to get dragged a little bit, but the hate he got was unwarranted because at the end of the day, if Keke decided to lay with a bum and reproduce with a bum, that says way more about her than it says about him.
Oh, all right.
But that's all I had to say. And it's not to bash. I do love Keke, but I just feel like, it's a certain amount of respect that you should show your spouse, no matter who's making what type of money. Because at the end of the day, Keke chose him. If he's not making any money, Keke chose him at the end of the day.
Well, I mean, how do you feel about the way she's responding to all of this?
I don't like it because I feel like if you are committed with somebody and you see that your person getting dragged and called a bum, I mean,
But
first
how are
of
they
all, that
committed? I don't see that they committed.
they have a child together. Like they were just
Lots of
together in
people
red
have
carpet
babies
last year.
together.
But they
If
were
they
together
not
on the red.
committed under the Lord with a ring and a ceremony, it's not a commitment.
See that's the white people standards of commitment. Like back in
That's the
slavery
white
days.
people. Black people
Yes,
in Africa was married and had wives and everything. What did you talk
they
about? Only white people get married?
they jumped the broom in Africa. They jumped in slavery days. They jumped the broom. They didn't go down to a courthouse and sign on papers. In Africa, those men had many wives, many different wives, many children.
How you know
So
you was there?
It's history, baby. I know my history.
What?
All the men had many wives in Africa.
A lot of them did have polygamy was not common in Africa. What is it? No, monogamy was not common in Africa.
Okay.
Polygamy was common.
Okay.
Being married is white. Look it
But
up.
they were committed to many wives then.
No, but if
But
you
they were
look it
committed.
up, we
They were
weren't
committed.
we weren't supposed to. We didn't start getting marriage
They weren't
licenses
just having babies all willy-nilly. They was committed.
until white people and black people started, wanting to get married. They didn't start giving out marriage
Have you ever
licenses
been married?
No, I don't want to get married.
Where are the statistics on this?
Statistics on what?
What you're saying out your mouth?
What am I saying? What? I said a lot of stuff. What are you talking about? What was next?
You said that you know your history, and you're
I mean,
saying
it's in the Bible. It's in the Bible that men had many wives.
not all men have many
Okay.
wives.
I didn't say
What
all
page?
men. I said men had many wives. It's
The
in
Old
the Bible.
Testament or New Testament? Which one?
It's in
King
the Bible.
James or
It's in,
international?
it's in the Bible. So y'all saying the Bible isn't true?
I'm just asking what version you talking about.
Y'all say the Bible isn't true?
What page is it on? What scripture is it?
I'm just
says-
saying it's in the Bible that men had many
I
wives.
mean, if you
so
gonna
I'm just
reference
saying.
the Bible, reference the Bible. I can pull it up.
And don't need to reference the Bible. So,
Chapter
but
and
that's,
I'm just saying you brought up the Bible. I didn't bring up the Bible.
I'm just saying men had many wives in the Bible. So
Chapter and verse.
You look it up.
Chapter and verse.
I don't
I'm
want to look
asking
it up. You
you.
just referenced it. You used the Bible as a stat. I need to know where in the Bible did it say that.
It's in the Bible. But like
Where in the Bible?
But like I said, I see people getting
How
mad.
do you know it's in the Bible if you can't tell me where in the Bible it is?
It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. Just know it's in the Bible.
I would need you to call in more often. You are entertaining.
I'm entertaining, or I just kind of spoke a different opinion, and y'all are upset.
That's why you are entertaining.
You are entitled to your opinion, JC.
Why you don't have to agree with Michelle?
I guess.
Black Cherry just said Corinthians 7. But since there is so much immorality, each man should have his own wife and each woman her own husband. The husband should fulfill his marital duty to his wife. The chat then pulled it out the Bible. Now you tell me where in the Bible does it say a man can have many wives?
You talking about concubines?
KC, you still there? Hello? KC said he don't want to talk about the Bible.
You hear me? You hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, so Abraham had 3 wives.
Okay.
So, but how do we get on the different wives? Like, what's the point?
I don't know. You just brought it up, and I just said you said that people in Africa have many wives, and I said, but they're committed to them, and you said there was white people. That's the white people's rule.
No, what I said, if I could get it out, what I said was, and so when we came over here, when our ancestors came over here, there was no going to the courthouse to get married. They jumped the broom, but they were committed to each other without a marriage license.
But who jumped the broom in Keke's situation?
I don't know. I'm saying they are in a relationship according to them.
But they're not married. They're not married. What's the difference?
So okay. So can I just say this, Cole? Should you not respect should you go out just flirting with everybody and dancing, getting on stage, dancing with everybody since you're not married? Should you not respect your relationship? Because last time I thought people date to marry. They don't just get up one day and just talk to someone, go meet somebody on the street and say let's get married. People date to get married.
Ain't Usher a married man?
Usher, he was probably worried that Keke was gonna get close to him and bring that herpes back to their baby. So I don't really know.
Okay.
What,
Thank you, Casey. Anything else you'd like to chime in before we go?
No, that's just all I had to say. I just feel like he got like unnecessary hate from
Oh, you feel like the baby daddy got unnecessary hate from the Twitterverse?
Yeah, it was really unnecessary and really nasty, and
Well,
you
I
could just
feel
tell.
like it was unnecessary for him to go public with this when he could have just
It,
texted her
and
on
it
her
and
phone.
it and it really wasn't necessary for him to go public. But if he felt like he was embarrassed in public, then he, lashed out in public. It wasn't necessary, but he just felt like what was right.
Well, from my
Mm,
understanding, he couldn't reach her on the phone, so he decided to embarrass her.
I mean,
mm.
and I'm not saying it's right, but that's his prerogative.
Oh, well, all right. Well, I appreciate you, Casey. Thank you for calling in tonight.
Hmm.
Call back, call back.
Hi, Side Eye.
What's up, sugar?
How you doing?
I'm good. Okay. Them cakes was caking in that dress now. Now, would
It
I
was.
advise her to do that? No, but
Uh,
it's her. And I feel like if anything, the baby daddy was more mad because it was Usher, and Usher was like burning a hole in her dress the way he was looking at her. Um, Nene did a nice, quick little interview. Usually she keep tight lip, but she just was talking away, which was
mhm.
actually surprising. What was the other topic? You,
Tamika and Kandi.
you know what? Okay, those sisters are dysfunctional without Kandi, but I feel like Kandi be like, oh, these bitches is beefing, so let me add to it. I think that's what Kandi does. And
Clearly,
so, but I mean, I think that's just about it as far as your topics. You only had those three topics, right?
and Essence Fest.
Oh, I watched it on television a bit. Some of it was a little boring. I don't understand the point of whipping out your boobies and you only whip out one. Megan's knees
But you
still
had
work.
tape on it.
Megan's knees still work. I'm so proud. I was really there for the boys, the men groups. Drew Hill, I mean not Drew Hill, Jagged Edge, and Casey and JoJo. They were singing, and I was happy to hear it. Was you there, Michelle?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you was. You said that you was
Mm,
standing there like a job. I know you was tired.
yeah. Well.
What did you
Well, I
wear?
appreciate
I ain't seen no
you, Side
pictures.
Eye. We'll talk about it over on Patreon. I'm going on Patreon next, but thank you for calling.
Oh yeah, y'all. You take the $5 early now. You
I
used to.
don't take nothing.
Well,
Patreon
that
take
you Patreon used to take it at like 11, 12. They 8 a.m. hit. They take the money.
they take it on the first of the month.
No, they used to take it at 12 in the afternoon. But now they take it at 8 a.m.
You need to talk to your bank about that. I don't have nothing to do with
I
that.
don't care that you. I mean, out off all that.
Thank you, Side
And you
Eye.
look beautiful, lady.
Appreciate you. Wish I could
Hmm.
say the same. I can't see you.
Oh, girl, I look like um side eye with a
Y'all
deep
gonna have
voice.
to start coming on the camera. I don't understand why y'all
First
be
of
calling
all,
in.
I have on a wave cap and a bonnet in my nightgown. I'm not for the camera.
Okay.
All right.
All right. See you on Patreon.
Mhm.
Bye. Hi, Mickey.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Hey. Good. How you doing?
I feel like it's been the longest time.
It's only been 7 days.
I've been calling into your show for like 3 years now, every week. So even if you take a week off, I'm like, damn, Michelle, I miss her.
Aw, I be missing y'all too. I just be needing these mental health breaks sometimes. You know how it goes.
Yeah, I can understand. The Kiki situation, I was like, not the Nepo baby feeling insecure about
Exactly.
fine ass Kiki.
So why do you think he spoke out on that, but he actually put her buttocks on display when they was together?
Honestly, I think it's because it was Usher. And we all know Usher. Listen, Usher been fine since before I was born. Okay, that
Uh,
man is just he's so talented. Everybody's been ranting, like saying positive things about his Vegas show. So he was just like, "Oh, like you looking fine, my baby mama looking fine," and that's Usher, and Usher is Usher. So he was probably feeling away. And she
uh-huh.
looks so I've never seen her look better, honestly.
Right.
She
Looks
looks
amazing.
amazing. I
Mhm.
honestly think it's because it was Usher.
Mm.
If this was any other R&B singer, I don't think he would have a problem with it. You know?
Well,
But yeah, it did that. I don't know. He made himself look really, really bad and insecure.
mhm.
Um, the whole Tamika and Kandi interview, I was like, why are they reigniting this petty family internal beef after it's been like what,
It's
two,
like
three
she needed a
months?
platform to tell people that she got the restraining order. Like, I told, like,
Yeah.
Patreon people that she was seeking a restraining order, what, about 2, 3 months ago or whatever, so I
Mm-hmm.
guess they've gone to court and whatever happens, happens, but why go on Candy's platform to discuss this knowing that LaTocha can't speak on it?
Yeah, and because the thing is, okay, RHOA wasn't on this week. So Candy's like, because it's one thing if you had her on when that show was airing. You had Tiny on, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Now it's like, okay, RHOA was off this week. Let me throw her a bone. She gonna promote her cookbook, whatever, and you gonna sit here and spill all the tea, and she's just sitting there, happy, and yeah, they were literally the whole time they were dragging Tasha.
I would not watch it. I just read articles about it. I would not watch it.
And I was like, Tamika, damn, like, I know Kandi got, connections and all of that, but like, you are doing way too much, sis.
Mhm.
You are
My
doing
thing is, what
way
is the
too
end
much.
game? This is her sister.
Exactly.
What
Like,
is she hoping to accomplish?
because I get it. Like, she don't like Rocky. That's different, right?
Mhm.
Rocky,
Mhm.
that's different. But that's your sister. That's your blood. That's your family. Like, y'all claim to be Christians and y'all grew up in the church and all of that, things that y'all preach. Why are you doing this? And with the ops, you know what I'm saying? She just sitting there, Kandi sitting there, because that's to further hurt Candy's agenda. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna throw her a bone. I'm gonna do her a favor. And Roa's off this week, so yeah, we're gonna reignite this Scott sisters drama, which, to be honest, is like, don't nobody really care. Or maybe they're gearing up to do a season 2 and they're trying to remind people of all of this. Or maybe
Mm.
they're going to get their own escape show. I don't know. It was just really out the blue. And it's just low hanging. Like, why would you do that to your sister? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just, I don't know, Tamika, like, oh, I feel, but then
It just
again,
makes her look bad to me. Like, the things that I was saying before that everybody was dragging me about, it's like, here it is. Like, it's
but
really
then again,
clout chasing it.
I will say though, just like how Kenya Moore knows it's in her best interest to be up underneath Kandi,
Mhm.
and she's the lapdog, the alliance, all of what they do. Tamika, if you think it's in your best interest to do this to your sister and to be grouped up with Kandi, then by all means. But at the end of the day, Tamika, you're a grown ass woman. You know what I'm saying? If you want
Mhm.
to follow the leader and to say, oh, Kandi got all the followers, Kandi got the clout, Kandi got the connections, I'm gonna just stick by Kandi and maybe I could do that. I can do TV, I can do movies, I can do this, I can do music again. Then if you think that's in your best interest, then by all means. But
Mm.
I don't know. It's not looking good, sis.
Right.
And Lanithia. Oh,
Uh-huh.
Lanithia. I love seeing Lanithia. I miss
Okay.
Lanithia.
Yeah, Monique Leakes.
Leaks. It's like what we always say, the ratings speak for itself. Um, she says she'll come back for the fans. I honestly, Nene, at this point in time, unless you are going through a financial crisis, I would never. I would never. They still make money off of her. Are you
Right.
kidding me? From all the streaming platforms, they still eat off of her. And
They
they
do.
have obviously made her feel really bad throughout the years. They treated her really poorly. And it's one thing, okay, the show and the producers, the higher ups and all of that. Why would you want to work with the Alliance after all they've done with you? Kandi can't, because they're probably going to be on the show, right? Why would you want to? They all plotted against you in order for you to be pushed to a point where it was in your best interest to leave. Because everybody, she was fired. She was never fired. She was never demoted. She chose to leave the show.
She did. She walked away.
Because she thought, why would I be in the situation where my episodes are getting cut and clearly there's an agenda against me? There's a plot against me. So, you know, listen, I love her. Of course, I would want to see her back, but it's just not worth it. I mean, the show is just garbage. And even Portia, I saw that comment. She said, she is the show. It was like on the Shade Room. She posted and they pinned the comment like, she is the show. Yeah, she is the show. She has a lot of power. People are still talking about her till this day. Her memes go viral. All of the clips go viral. Every time the show is on, she's trending every Sunday. These girls can't even get a catchphrase for the season. The only catchphrase so far they have is bullets or what was
Biscuits and bullets.
Biscuits or bullets. That's pretty much it. They don't know how to do it. So it is what it is. It's just, I'm really starting getting tired of them, Michelle. Just so tired.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you, Mickey. Let me go and wrap this up so I can head on over to the Pantheon.
Okay, Michelle. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
I appreciate you so much, Mickey.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, bye. Shout out to Mickey and Casey and everybody who called tonight. I appreciate everybody. We had a lot of topics on this agenda. If you just getting here, please rewind and watch the replay. We talked about Keke and her baby daddy drama. We talked about Nene Leakes talking about the ratings being low and if she returned to the show and her reaching out to Kim Zolciak amidst the divorce. We talked about the Essence Festival drama and India Ari talking about too much ass on stage and all of that. And let me know what y'all think. If you missed this live stream, let me know what you think in the comments down below. And also, if you are not a member of the Patreon, y'all head over there because I got a little sweepstakes going on. I got some things I want to give y'all because I appreciate y'all for supporting me over on the Patreon. You got to be in the $5 and above tier to participate, and you got to be in it to win it. You got to be there, okay? Don't be sleepy. Show up, okay? All right, y'all. I will see y'all in the next video. Like this video, please, and thank you, and subscribe if you are not subscribed. And thank y'all for being so patient with me. I'll be back, honey. Hopefully, I'll be back tomorrow. All right. All right. Good night, you guys.
One, two, 1, 2, 3, here we go. Rip me out the plastic, and I've been acting brand new. Oh, rip me out the plastic, I've been acting brand new.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl, Kandi, and you watching straight from the A.com.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. Straight from the A.com, that's what you check out.
And you love us, don't
you?
Y'all know I ain't got no money. I'm not
She's
rich
very
like
rich, honey.
I'm not rich
This
like
is
you.
a very rich bitch. She been in business way before I was in business, okay?
No, we came in business right.
Nuh-uh.
I was 2007.
You've been in business.
That's true. I've been in business.
She's a very rich bitch.
Well, she's just a bitch.
Oh my God, I am not.
She's